From busy Poniente Beach bars to city sightseeing tour bus, the packed Old Town and incredibly busy Levante Beach. Join us for a brand new video from Benidorm town. Welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Anna. It's me Anna with you here, and today we start our video right at the beginning of the Poniente Beach. We'll check all the local bars and we will end up on the Levante Beach, exploring the old town and everything that Benidorm is in November month. First of all, the Poniente Beach looks real busy. This is still surprising for us, and it's difficult for us to understand how can it be that busy when we are already technically in a lower tourism season. And historically, Poniente Beach was not the place that was the busiest throughout the year, especially towards winter. But now everything has changed, and I guess that Poniente Beach finally gets the attention that it deserves. Incredible hotels like H10 Porto Poniente. This is a gorgeous 4-star superior hotel. Incredible place that a lot of people love and choose for their holidays. Obviously, there's other options too, which are 3-star, 2-star hotels, 4-star hotels, hostels, apart hotels, just regular private apartments, and many more. And these do have quite attractive prices, let's say it like this. And here we have some very good bars, cafeterias, and restaurants. Some of them specialize in seafood, fish, meats, typical traditional Spanish food. Others are slightly more international. But one thing is true: all these terraces have an incredible view towards the Poniente Beach, and they're all packed up with both tourists and locals. Some police out here. Oh, I think they're just checking the access also, because technically this area is for residents only and people are not allowed to circulate just like this. It is a low emissions area, so they do check that people who are here actually have to be here. This is example of some cheaper hotels like Hotel Mar Blau, which I think is a 2-star hotel. Very nice place. Privileged views, by the way, and quite cheap. Nothing fancy, but if you don't need more than that and you love the area, it's great. Hotel Montemar, also quite affordable, has the loveliest terrace. It's a 3-star hotel, quite big, but very nice option if you want to stay on a budget but have some privileged views towards the Poniente Beach and the Mediterranean Sea. Look at this. Who wouldn't want to stay in this place? Very friendly staff, by the way, and 24-hour reception. And right next door, there's many more of these, like casual pop art and many others. And the city sightseeing tour bus. One of the good things is that here is the bus stop that will bring you to the shopping mall, and also where you can catch the city tour sightseeing bus. Look at the amount of people here right now. There's quite a lot of people here, both national and international tourists. Everyone are enjoying what this city has to offer, and it's quite a lot of things. This bus in particular goes from the Rincon de Lodge through all the entire Mediterranean Avenue. It heads towards the Poniente Beach right here, all the Poniente Beach and La Cala, and then it goes towards La Cala Finestrat, and from there all the way back. So quite a lot of things to see, and it's quite useful if you don't feel like walking through the whole entire area, but you want to see some more specific touristic places, some nice views. It could be a very good option just to catch this type of bus. And they have 24-hour, 48-hour, and 72-hour cards. By the way, we even have a full video about it, how we took the city sightseeing bus and we did this exact same route and we filmed it for you guys. So check it out if you still did not see it. If you're planning on doing this type of trip here in Benidorm, the Hotel Villa España right here nearby, finally they have their own entrance or exit towards the Poniente Beach. Before, when it was Magic Phoenicia, it wasn't the case, but now it is very modern, Mediterranean modern style, I would say it is technically. So working, quite expensive. It's not the cheapest option you can get, obviously, here. It's almost like a luxurious place to stay. But if you're a fan, it is right here and it's brand new. All the terraces here are really, really busy. As you can see, all the bars and cafeterias are open. Just a couple of them closed down after the November fiestas for a few days of, like this ice cream place, for example, for a few days of just relaxing a little bit and recovering before the Christmas celebrations start and the Christmas fair. And there's going to be way more people here. So for a little bit of time, they are taking time off. But usually the vast majority are still here. The owners are seeing that it's really, really busy. There's plenty of people. So why not to stay open and make slightly more business, right? You never know what might happen. So people usually maintain their doors open. All the shops, souvenir places, even some ice cream places are still open. Even though it's end of November already, some ice cream places still did not close down. Just because, well, they know there's quite a lot of people and there's some sun shining. You can see one ice cream place right here on the left side. Usually in November it should be closed, but since the sun's shining, it's quite a good weather. Well, they are open. It's a very busy area, as you can see. It's literally as busy as it is usually in a peak summer season, like a touristic summer season. Look at the amount of people. There's a lot of Spanish tourists, that is true, especially in this area. Spanish love it. The old town, the history, the beach walks. They love all of this. Typical Spanish food. Tapas Alley, which is, by the way, right here on the right side. Museum with new exposition, photographic exposition right now. So they love this place. But starting from here onwards, we do see also some international tourists. People try and explore more and more each time. Maybe it's because we also tell it in our videos. Don't be afraid and explore. If you go to all the most popular, all like most visited places, yes, this might be nice, but it's a typical thing. It's what a lot of people see, and there's not much more Spanish authenticity in it, if you wish, if you know what I mean. Like, you'll see way more tourist-oriented shops. You'll see prices or like meals that locals don't really eat, if it makes sense, you know. So if you go slightly further along to like typical Spanish areas, which is why we show it to you guys quite often here on the channel, don't be afraid to explore, because this is the real authenticity. This is how you'll see the real Benidorm. This is how you'll get to know the culture more. This is how you'll actually see what it is all about. So go towards the Poniente beach. Check out typical small bars. Even though it's nothing fancy, but you see a lot of Spanish inside, try it out. Because if there's a lot of Spanish inside, and it's nothing fancy, it's usually really, really good and also quite cheap. So it's definitely a recommended thing to do. And that's what us locals usually do. That's why it's so recommended. We almost never go, unless it's for filming, for like content purposes. We almost never go to international like touristy places, because usually local places have better prices and they have authentic, homemade, like cooked from scratch food. That's how it is, and we know it, so we know which places to go. Right here at the beginning of the old town, there is even more people. Usually that's the busiest place. There's a lot of shops for clothes, accessories, shoes, jewelry, etc. Alehop, the cow shop, is also here nearby. There's some crepes and typical. This is actually a very good cafeteria, even though it's in a touristic place. But it serves very nice chocolate with churros in general, and some good Spanish-style breakfast. So it's actually really, really recommended. Not the cheapest option, but prices aren't also that crazy expensive. Reasonably priced for the service and for the type of food that they give. So we usually tend to go here every now and then while we're here in the city center. And This area always has a lot of services where even us locals do shop every now and then. There's Zara nearby. There's Druni, which is a cosmetics shop. There's shoes, accessories, bags. There's jewelry. There's plenty of things here like sports clothes, branded ones, by the way, if you need them. Right here on the right side, one of the shops is Base, which is very, very good. And many, many more. And right in front, we already have the Levante Beach, the most popular, the most touristic beachfront here in Benidorm town. And as you can see, the sun's shining, the sky is blue, the bluest. There is a green flag right now, which means there's hardly any waves. We've had some of these waves. We've had some strange wind and some remains of the storm north parts of Spain, which is why it was slightly windy. But right now, it is incredible outside. Obviously, here there's slightly more shade, so if you go in the sunshine, it would be way more cozy. But overall, it's a very nice day to discover and explore Benidorm town, which is why I would say that if you are not coming here to swim like in the Mediterranean Sea, but overall you want to enjoy the city and you don't care if it's which time of the year it is, you can come freely in October, November months, and it's going to be an amazing holiday for you because the weather is still great. Look at that. We're at the end of November already. It's, what is it, 19th maybe today? Not really sure. Probably 18th, maybe 18th, 19th. 19th by now, I think. So by now it's already like 10, 11 days left up until it's going to be December. In 11, 12 days, less than 2 weeks, Christmas fair will be here. There's already Christmas lights being put all over Benidorm. Oh, and it's strange that the promenade lights are on. Aren't they? Look at this. I'm quite sure they're on and they're marking red right now. They're in red color. I'm quite sure they're on. That is a strange thing. Why? It is daytime. Look at that. Yeah, they're on. I think someone forgot to turn them off. Or maybe it's because of for some reason, but I don't think so. Look at this. Gorgeous weather. So many people by the beach. Green flag. Oh, it looks like it's still summer. It looks like it still is. It's a gorgeous time here in Benidorm. Even though in a month's time it's going to be Christmas. Incredible. That's why we love our city.